Florida's luxury real estate is booming with million-dollar home sales climbing at their fastest pace in nearly 2 decades. And here's the part that really catches people off guard. There is one area quietly outperforming everything else, pulling in wealth from all over the country and reshaping what luxury living looks like in Florida: Palm Beach County. Palm Beach County is truly leading the way. According to the latest December 2025 data from Realtor.com, million-dollar properties made up a striking 89% of all home sales in Palm Beach County, compared with 68% in Miami-Dade County. Year-to-date sales of million-dollar homes in South Florida have risen to an all-time high since 2008, with 2,040 sales as of February 2026. Single-family homes priced at $1 million and above accounted for 32% of sales in Palm Beach County and 29% in Miami-Dade County, according to the Miami Association of Realtors. Prices for the top 10% in Palm Beach County begin at $1,786,000 in February 2019, according to a financial specialist. Prices for February 2026 were at $2,997,000. This is a 67.8% increase. In Miami-Dade County, it's a similar story. Prices for the top 10% began at $1,996,000 in February 2019. In February 2026, they are now $2,991,000, specialists say. This is a 49.8% increase. Even though the median listing price is $500,000 in Palm Beach County and $599,000 in Miami-Dade, high-end homes clearly dominate the market. If you're in real estate investing or even thinking about buying at any level, you really want to understand what is happening here, because this isn't one of those moments you can afford to ignore. And if this is your first time on the channel, welcome to Florida Living for You. I'm Marcia Gannon. If you want to know everything about living and investing in South Florida, make sure you subscribe and you tap the bell for notifications so you will not miss any updates on South Florida real estate market. We get calls every day from people just like you, so whether you move in 1 week or 2 years, feel free to reach out at any time. Below in the description box, you will find a link to download our free South Florida's Buyer's Guide and also our contact information. Now, analyzing the million-dollar segment by price tier, sales this year have reached the highest level since 2008 for properties priced at $3 million and above, which was 488 sales, $5 million and above, which was 237 sales, and $10 million and above accounted by 76 sales. When you look a little closer, it gets even more interesting. Single-family luxury homes are up significantly compared to last year, and condos and townhomes are growing even faster. Altogether, the luxury segment is up nearly 19%. That's not a slow climb, that's acceleration. And here's where it really flips the script. When you break it down by price, the higher you go, the stronger the demand becomes. Homes above $3 million, $5 million, even $10 million are all seeing levels of activity we haven't seen in nearly 2 decades. Initially, when we talked about this, most people automatically assumed Miami was the center of all this. And don't get me wrong, Miami is still a global powerhouse, but the real story right now is happening in Palm Beach County. This is where things get very interesting. In Palm Beach County, nearly 90% of all home sales are over $1 million. Just think about that for a second. That means almost every property changing hands is in the luxury category. Compare that to Miami-Dade County, where it's closer to about 68%, which is still strong, but not even close to the same level. What that tells you is Palm Beach isn't just participating in the luxury market, it's being driven by it. This is no longer a mixed market with a luxury segment on top. This is a luxury-dominated environment. Now, Step back for a moment and think about how much the world changed after the pandemic. Before 2020, most people lived close to where they worked. After 2020, that connection was broken. Suddenly, people realized they had options. The pandemic sped up more demand because people realized they could live anywhere. According to financial specialists, the years following the COVID-19 pandemic, a wave of hedge funds, private equity firms, and wealth management operations started relocating to West Palm Beach, creating a financial hub. That shift brought executives, investors, and serious capital with it. So the question becomes, why? Why is Palm Beach pulling ahead like this? Part of it is lifestyle. And I know that sounds simple, but it matters more than people think. You're talking about private beach access, exclusive golf communities, boating, equestrian properties, high-end shopping, incredible restaurants, shorts and flip-flops, and of course, the weather. People don't just buy homes here, they buy into a way of living that's very hard to replicate anywhere else. But lifestyle alone doesn't create that kind of surge. The second piece is supply, and this is where Palm Beach has a real advantage. There are strict zoning rules and preservation restrictions, which means you can't just keep building endlessly. When you combine limited supply with increasing demand, prices don't just go up, they stay strong. The area has even picked up the nickname Wall Street South. And it's not just a catchy phrase, it reflects a real shift in where business is being done. Instead of flying back and forth to New York, people are setting up operations right here and living close to where they work. And when you add in high-profile residents and well-known figures, it creates kind of a gravitational pull. Names like Serena Williams, Tiger Woods, Sylvester Stallone, and Howard Stern all have ties to the area, along with John Bon Jovi and Tommy Hilfiger. Add in places like Mar-a-Lago and you start to see how influence plays a role. Now we have to talk about taxes, because this is one of the biggest drivers behind all of this, and it doesn't get enough attention. Florida has no state income tax, no estate tax, and no inheritance tax. For high net worth individuals, that's not just attractive, it's strategic. On a broader level, Florida offers significant tax advantage and wealth preservation benefits for ultra-luxury buyers. Many billionaires are fleeing California due to the proposed wealth tax that would effectively levy a one-time 5% tax on their assets. The proposed income and wealth taxes in California have already set off high-profile relocations or potential exits from billionaires like Larry Page, Sergey Brin, and Mark Zuckerberg, who purchased properties in Florida and/or relocated their companies. And it's not just California. New York City has been pushing for higher taxes on top earners, and Washington has already implemented new taxes for high-income households. New York Mayor Zohran Mamdani has proposed raising the city's top tax from 3.9 to 5.9%, which combined with state taxes could push the rate for the richest residents to nearly 17%. Washington recently passed a 9.9% income tax on households earning over $1 million, effective January 2028. So Florida may soon attract wealthy residents from New York City and Washington state as well. When you look at all of that together, it becomes very clear why money is flowing into Florida. People go where they are treated best financially, and right now Florida checks that box. Now, we can't talk about South Florida without mentioning Miami, because Miami has taken on a completely different identity over the past few years. In Miami-Dade County, you see a similar pattern, with nearly a 50% jump. It's been described as the Monte Carlo of the United States, and honestly, that comparison makes sense. There is an energy there that's very different from Palm Beach. Miami is vibrant, international, fast-paced, and full of culture, nightlife, and luxury high-rise living. Palm Beach, on the other hand, is quieter, more private, more refined. Two very different lifestyles, but both incredibly attractive depending on the buyer. People are drawn to Miami-Dade County because it's a diverse area that offers a tremendous amount of culture, fine dining, luxury experiences, and events. Miami-Dade has become a hotspot for the uber wealthy, athletes, entertainers, models, financiers, entrepreneurs, and a wide array of prominent professionals. Like-minded wants to be around like-minded. One of the most telling signs of who's driving this market comes down to how these properties are being purchased. A huge percentage of these deals are being done in cash. That being said, most million-dollar home sales year to date have been all cash deals, particularly in Palm Beach County, about 74%, and Miami-Dade County, 59%. At the $10 million plus level, cash is nearly universal, 87% in Palm Beach County and 81% in Miami-Dade. You have tax advantage, corporate relocation, lifestyle demand, limited inventory, and a buyer pool that operates differently from the rest of the market. That combination is rare and it's powerful. So what does that mean going forward? It doesn't mean prices will go up forever at the same pace, but it does mean the foundation supporting this market is very strong. As long as Florida maintains its tax advantage and continues attracting businesses and high net worth individuals, demand is not going anywhere. At the end of the day, South Florida is no longer just a vacation destination or a retirement spot. It has become one of the most important luxury real estate markets in the country and arguably in the world. And what we're seeing right now, it is hitting new highs in real time. If you're paying attention, there is opportunity here. And if you're not, it can pass you by very quickly. If you want to stay on top of what is actually happening in this market, not just headlines, but real insight, make sure you're following along. And if thinking about making a move, whether it's buying, selling, or investing, this is one of those moments where having the right strategy and the right guidance makes all the difference. Because in a market like this, speed matters, timing matters, and who you work with matters more than ever. In markets like this, they reward the people who move early and punish the ones who sit back waiting for the perfect moment, because that perfect moment usually comes after prices have already moved. If you're even thinking about buying, investing, or making a move into this market, don't treat it like a casual decision. Get informed, get strategic, and most importantly, get ahead of it. Now, if you want real insight into what is actually happening on the ground here, not headlines and no guesses, but what is really moving the market, make sure you subscribe. I break these down every single week so you can stay ahead instead of playing catch up. And if you're serious about making a move in Palm Beach County, Miami-Dade County, or anywhere in South Florida, reach out to me directly. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.